everybody, my name's Kaya and welcome to my ARK channel. Today we are going to be talking about 10 things I'm looking really forward to in ASA, so let's go. I want you guys to quickly also write in the comments down below what are your things that you are most looking forward to for ASA when that is coming out. And if you could, to click the subscribe button, because I'm looking to grow this channel and make it something really awesome, but I can't do that without you guys. Either way, looking at number 1, we have new dino designs and graphics. So we've already seen a little bit of this with the Raptor screenshot, that you could see some differences in the actual Raptor model. And now that makes me wonder what kind of dino models we're going to be looking at when it comes to UE5. Are we going to have completely new revamps of some of the dinos in the game, and they're going to look completely different or just even more HD than before? Or is it just a thing of shaders and textures looking a little nicer? There's been a few dinos I've been really wanting to get TLC'd over the years, things like the Mosa, the Plesio and the Paracer. Really old models that haven't had any changes for absolute years. I would love to see some improvements upon those when it comes to UE5, because I would love to see them get a little love and see what happens there. And then the graphics in general with the dinosaurs. Already looking at the Raptor, looks miles better than the previous one, and yeah, just can't wait to see what they do with all the dinos in the game and how they're going to look after that in their environments. The second one I'm looking forward to, which you might find a little haha funny, but optimizations. Yeah, let's go. We've all known, if you've stuck around in ARK for a while, it's had a rocky past when it comes to optimizations. It has been, well, something else is sometimes, you know, it's not great, but I'm hoping with this improved version, now that they can just bring the old stuff to the new stuff, tweak it, make it perfect, you know, hopefully in ARK Survival Ascended they have made use of this time to improve on the old system so things run a little smoother, including things like servers and just general gameplay. You know, there's so many connection issues that you can get on normal ARK, like your reliable buffer overflow and stuff like that, and all this network crap that you just don't get on other games. Hopefully with this new game that won't be a problem anymore, and it'll be nice. Maybe some map holes will be cemented up that's been there for years. That would be absolutely lovely, but we'll have to see. Hopefully this is a smoother running game, fingers crossed. I really hope so, since this is a second time trying. But let's be real, it's ARK. I'm staying grounded on that one. Another one is improvements to the building system. I know it's wonderful being able to kind of just build whatever monstrosities you want, sky towers, floating bridges, whatever. But I would really love some improvements to the building system, maybe just functionality wise. One of the biggest ones I can think of, which I know Conan does and I love it, is when you place down a foundation, it removes the grass off the floor. That way you don't have all these weeds sticking through your foundation, and it looks wonderful when that happens. I love it, and I'm hoping to things like that. Small little things like that is included in ASA, because they make a hell of a difference when it comes to your gameplay, and it makes things look a lot better. So things like that, maybe some stat points, improvements there. Don't know about that one, maybe that's a bit hopeful. But maybe making it a little easier to build for plebs like me. The next one is map retexturing and shading. I am really looking forward to seeing the changes between Ace and Acer, like having a look at the island and being like, wow, and then looking at Acer and being like, what is that? Seeing all the different foliage types, seeing how the sand is retextured, things like the water, you know, I just want to see it all, and I'm wondering how different it is going to be. If it's going to be any different at all, if it's just going to look a little bit better, or if it's going to look completely different and amazing and just really HD. And I'm just, oh, I can't wait to see what they're going to do there, how they're going to retexture things, how they're going to shade things. They have a lot of tools that they can use in UE5 to actually do this, and there has been many screenshots and pictures of people trying to replicate the same on Twitter, and it just looks amazing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how Acer looks, and I'm hoping it's going to be wonderful. The next thing I'm looking forward to and hoping is the character creator. They've already confirmed they're keeping it in a way where we can make our characters still look silly, but I'm really hoping there's going to be some more hairstyles and cosmetical things like that. It's not been guaranteed or anything, but I would love to be able to customize my character more than I can on the original ARK. So, you know, have more hairstyles, way to make it more personal. You know, that's always something really appreciated, and something always that's been made good fun of even when we're just doing the monarchy and stuff like that, giving each other haircuts. It's really funny, it's good fun. So seeing if they had more hairstyles and things like that would be absolutely wonderful. Maybe some hair textures on top of the head as well. I can't imagine what that's going to look like, how the human models are going to be, but we're going to have to see. Next one is the breeding system. Now, in 2015, when I played a very long time ago, when we first started breeding, it was really bad, okay? So we had to feed gigas for 2 weeks straight. You couldn't leave it for the first 24 hours. You had to tame quetzals for the 7 hours and stuff like that, even longer. You had things like that. Like ARK was a job investment type dealio, and I can't imagine playing it back then completely solo, because raising things that took a lot of time is a really big investment. So breeding has got a lot better over the years, but I'm really hoping with Acer they're going to make it even better, because they have said there are going to be some changes to the breeding system. So we could maybe expect things to do with the mutations having a bit of a zest up, or just being able to feed them in general. The imprinting system, or just how they are raised, could be completely different, and I'm interested to see how that is changing, what's going to be different with that, and how that is going to look. My next one, little cheesy, but I'm sure a lot of people deep down are feeling this: being able to have a fresh new experience and more years of playing ARK with friends. So, as we know, Ace has got really big over the years. We have several maps and DLCs, and we've had years of fun with people, you know. Especially one of the things of being there for the start of the monarchy and building it up and meeting all these new awesome people. ARK's always been a place where I've been able to meet new wonderful people that are awesome, make friends, and it's just been a really wonderful experience. And I just can't wait that we're getting a refresher on this. They're bringing out Acer, and I'm going to be able to do that all over again with new friends and meet new people and have new people jumping on the genre and the game and being able to interact with them, get to know them and stuff like that. I just can't wait. I really look forward to it. And, you know, ARK's been so great because it's given so much back to me, whether that be on YouTube or whether that just be friends in general, whether that be the monarchy, whether that be anything. I've met many wonderful people via ARK, so I hope to do that again very soon. Another one I really want, but I don't know if we're going to get it, because I do think it's going to be a little of a crunch time. I don't know if they fixed everything in the game or taken out things or what, but I'd love to see some improvements to the dyeing and the painting system. So for those that know, when you paint in darker colours in ARK, it doesn't really show up well unless you have it on a canvas. So if you're painting on a dino or a player, if you are to paint on them in like a dark green, let's say, or a navy or something like that, it won't show up well at all. It's almost translucent and you can't see it. So I'm hoping that's going to be a lot better when it comes to Acer, so we can be more creative and do more silly things with the painting system. I've seen many people go really ham with ARK's painting system and make really cool things. So I'm hoping they've spent a little bit of time revising this a bit and making some things better that have been maybe, I don't know, broken for years, like the dark colours. I would like them to get revised so we could put some dark colours on our friends and stuff and make some really cool art and whatever else, and funny things like that. Another thing I'm looking forward to is the exploration and seeing if anything new got added. So when you're exploring around the map, I wonder if anything has changed that way, if there's any new caves or anything actually new in the game when it comes to those kind of things. I'm wondering if they would have rezested some landmarks and made things interesting that way, because I know in the island of Scorched Earth you have interesting things like ruins and stuff like that, but later on in the game sometimes you don't have so many of those, like the explorer notes and stuff like that. So I'm wondering how that's gonna be, if when we explore anything's going to be quite different from what we're used to or placed in different areas, just things like that, or if there'll be new like rock formations or just any nitty-gritty details like that, different caves, different landmarks, different movements to things. I'm wondering how that is going to be, or if everything's going to be in the same position but looking different because of the textures. Either way, just the whole element of replaying all the maps again and exploring every single surface, every single biome, every single area, that's something I'm really looking forward to and wanting to do. And last but not least, improved UI. So there has been a few tweaks to the ARK UI system over the years, and we've ended up with this quite nice one, but I would like to see a few more tweaks and see what that looks like. I'm pretty sure I have heard that they have been switching around with the UI and polishing it a bit to make it look better, so I'm interested in how the trackers are going to work, how the tribe menu, alliance menu and all of that's going to be, if it's going to look completely different, how the hotbar's going to look now, is it going to look the same, is it going to look completely different, is it going to be on the bottom, is it going to be on the left or the right side, you know, who knows. I can't wait to see how this UI is going to look in Acer and if it's going to be completely different or very similar. I'm also wondering what additions they will add to this from our previous menu, if there'd be anything different on there than what we're used to. Either way, those are the things I'm looking forward to. What are you looking forward to? I can't wait to read it in the comments down below. And thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, hit a like, that will really help. But anyway, thank you for watching. I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. If you liked that video, consider checking either the video over there or over there. Either way, one of them will probably have something you like, hopefully, maybe. I hope so. See ya.